So why was the market screaming short today? So just zoom out a little bit, right? Traders, I think they're too zoomed into the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 3 minute, the S&Ts, the breaker blocks. You're too zoomed into a pattern, or you're too zoomed into candles, and you're not truly understanding where you are in the markets, right? Let's zoom all the way out to the 4-hour time frame. The reason I'm doing that is because if you look at the 4-hour, right? If we just take a look at the 4-hour, if we look at this, we have structural high, structural low, structural high, and then we had structural low over here, right? So we had a break down here, boss. And now from here we have a dealing range high, dealing range low. Now what's also important is we've come into a massive area of supply, or a massive bearish POI. The reason I say that it's a bearish POI is that we had this huge fair value gap. So this is from the 10th of October. I believe this was the Trump dump. And this was our level. So if you are a trader, you should glance on the 4-hour every now and then. There is a reason we sold off so heavily from this region, right? This was a 4-hour POI in the premium, right? What I mean by premium is it is above the 50% area, right? It is firmly in the premium. It is very much in the premium. We're reacting off a massive 4-hour fair value gap, right? So having higher time frame awareness is as simple as that. So when I see people talking about their higher time frame bias, this is how you form it. Now, if we go back down to the 15, we know that we've reacted off here and we've come into our key level. So to answer the question about stacked confluences, right? So whoever's asked me this question, I hope this will clear it up. What are the stacked confluences over here? So we're in a 4-hour premium, okay? Subsequently, like I explained earlier, we're in a 15-minute premium, right? 4-hour premium, 15-minute premium. We are at a key level, and I've explained what a key level is, but a key level is something where I've taken trades in the past, right? Taken shorts, longs, long positions. You're using the order flow to confirm these levels, right? You've seen a long over here. There was a good short trade I took here from last week. So this was an area of supply. And then of course we see price flipping to demand. Then on Tuesday, the 22nd, price was acting as a demand. So we use the same exact level. We buy or sell from that level. Now, the million-dollar question is, how do you know when and where, or if you should be buying or selling, right? That is where the order flow and the confirmations come in. But until we get to, that's kind of question number 2. Question 1 is, how do we stack confluences in our favor? The way we do that is by looking at, of course, 4-hour premium, 15-minute premium. We're at a key level. We have obviously a 15-minute fair value gap, which is kind of what derives a key level. We're also above the weekly opening price.